Mid-week, mid-fun. Time for Zetsubou Sensei. Seeing what the world, its society and characters have in store for us every time is an interesting little ride. And no doubt we are in for a treat. What kind of stories or animation styles are going to be played out here? Any looks into my personality or behaviours? We'll have to see. I am so invested and ready. Hopefully you are as well. There isn't really much else to be said. So, get yourself a drink, sit down, strap in, and let's begin. I really don't know if I'm ready for more Zetsubou Sensei. Oh god, another recap. Well, I'm glad for the writing and subtitles, because I don't think I'll be able to make out anything but otherwise. 90 euros a page? Can't complain on that kind of salary. Make the sign. What is nobility of London as the spring man? This story, it goes all over the place, like Patagonia. Is that what I said? Yes, it's a worldwide tale, that one. But what happened? You know you're in trouble when London is mentioned. I can't help but smile at some of these visuals in this opening. It's just exactly what you would come to expect from Zetsubou Sensei, but something that you wish you didn't have to expect it. Just how many, much like the rocket there, I guess, disasters and in some cases enhancements of modern technology and science are going to be reflected in this show. We had the magazine collecting build your own teacher in the last one. Is that an endorsement or indictment of that kind of work? Oh yeah, I forgot it ended with this. It's actually continuing on a storyline, not just going to end it. She's going to be sorely disappointed about what she's imagining this conversation is going to be about. Could you help put them out? It's a simple design. Well, possibly not so simple design question. So you need someone of that kind of inquisitive eye. Oh god, the surprises are back. The surprise is when there isn't one. But no, it's just a normal trip down the pub. Huh? Everyone's forgotten. Well, at least he has cake to himself. But it's, hi, do you remember me? Do you want to vote for me in the local coming up elections? Wait, what? What is this music? Is it a special track just for the unzipping? Well, I guess everything else is in the wash. There's no designs this time. Ah, the It's Me scams, yeah. Well, if he had any of the local infrastructure and trains or buses running on time in England, that would be a shock to the system. And of course, a hint back to Blair Witch or something. Oh, yeah. Let's come and join people in their apartment. What's wrong with that? Huh? Why would it? They were just listening to a song. Lesson learned. Accept all and any invitations. Let's not go into her country's turmoil. How can they just... Wasn't it mentioned about the birthday before? No. I like that. Yeah, the double bluff. No, just... Really? We have the feet coming up. The exaggerated fall and faint. Yeah, just like a surprise because something doesn't happen. That moment when you let down your guard and... Oh, wait, there it is. Yes, with a rather stiff scarf. How much starch is in that? He's confessing to heinous, heinous crimes. Everything to do with this series he has to apologise for. Just in case he has to turn himself in. I see. Take him away. That poor dog. Usually one would, rather than train to ask for forgiveness and turn yourself in, one would just try to not commit any crimes? That in itself is slightly suspicious. Let's hope he doesn't get into proper method acting. Is that... I mean, these are particularly questionable acts, but I don't think they're criminal cases. Well, it depends on how you bite the dog, to be fair. If he's gonna do it, he has to do it right. Wow, training from a pro right there. Envisioning or just going over everything that she's done over the episodes. Unnecessary zoom out of right there, but granted it was fun. We are all sinners. Is that what it's going to get down to? She's getting into arson. Wait, what was that? Getting into arson now. These crimes are all over the place. Everyone needs to condense and converge on what they were doing. I didn't expect the... Well, yeah, we just saw that one. But I didn't expect the grave robbing charges. Is there going to be a conference where they apologise for it all? What it must be like to be one of the random students in the back just trying to get through the day each time. Huh? Well, there's such things as plea deals and bargain and... Cool. I thought she was about to throw up. What the hell was that noise? Right, so we're going from criminal confessions to just... embarrassing secrets. What, another toupee? That one seems a little... intense. I think this school really does need better security if everyone can just come walking in like this. Yeah, maybe don't confess when they're holding a knife. Also, don't commit adultery. It probably comes first. Huh? Remove the page and it never happens. Who? Ah. Certain things need to stay hidden and secret. Ah. Really? You got Detective Conan again? Well, that makes things simple. It makes it definitely expedites the process, doesn't it? Go in for a super sleuth type show, give you the answer in the first 32 seconds. Why is he in his underwear? I am your father. Really? I like some of the references, whether it be, Star Wars or Death Note. Those ones are the kind of references I can understand. Really, I would have thought it would be more than that. I don't think any producer would admit that their shit is... well, trash. I mean, she'd lose all of her court cases if she started confessing. Statute of limitations. And finally, she can open her heart and let everything go. I see they're getting the makeup department out in force. Has anything changed? What is that style? You know, when we get these kind of illustration arts styles, I'm all for it. Reminds me of the Monogatari EDs. Mystery. I read the subtitles if I can catch them. Did they have to do that dog dirty like that? definitely has an odd stylistic choice to it, this segment. It kind of looks like ragdolls. Reminds me of, like, Coraline. Well, depends what country we're talking about. There's some which are definitely not up to standards. Yeah, they are having fun with this one. The papercraft stop motion. And the colour work in this. Huh. True, is definitely leading. Because, yeah, rather than asking a neutral question, getting you to answer honestly, no, it's a leading question to get you thinking down that route. I mean, why bring up the question if you weren't considering it? Just trying to get someone to agree that the decision is right so they can pass it off. I don't think I've bought a new TV. Computer monitor's got a few, but new TV in quite some time. It reminds me of early South Park animations with the head wobbles and whatnot. Oh. Just stop. Save everyone the trouble. This is where it's coming from. Not variety of ideas or anything, just obligation. And the fact that it was written into this story as well. The fear of missing out. What if there was something good? The world is filled with... What are some of these costumes? The world are filled with questions you might not like the answers to. Okay. Rather than beating around the bush, leaving it for 4 seasons so far and not getting it over with. Huh? Fictional? Oh god, I've got Ozzy Osbourne in my head now. Crazy Train. Huh? I mean, I've heard of, like, you know, choose your own adventure books, but not choose your own adventure train. Yes, everything can be put in a certain light to get the answers that you wish or want to portray. Guilty until proven guilty, I see. But the trains may be going anywhere. Do they have tickets? What's in the background? I don't think that's some handrails back there. Right. How far down? Some shady destinations can exist, but... Ah, the end of the line. What a pretty night with all this snow. The important questions once again. I mean, this... Okay. Destination... Wow. Good for them. Difficult question... difficult... I don't know what I was about to say. Well, a decision has been made. Whether or not it's decent or not is another question. Push it down the road. Wait until the next station. Yep. A decision via indecision. Fair enough. Yeah. I love the self-deprecating jokes. Showing, yeah, not everything lasts forever, especially not quality writing. Especially when you have to reuse jokes fairly often. This, you know, I started this episode saying about the different styles that the animators can go through. Didn't expect that there'd be an entire 15-minute segment where they go through a lot of different hand-drawn, handcrafted mediums and art styles right there. But I appreciated it quite a lot. It's not often you see actual pencil marks in animation. Much less, why can't I talk? Cut out papercraft. And multicoloured collages. Lehman Brothers. Time for some drawing. Yay! My favourite part! Are you ready? I don't remember him having a bow. You're just drawing a tulip. I mean, he's taking it a little literally. I mean, what a beautiful garden he's drawing. And a house? Huh. That fish. Wow. I like it. Someone to just kind of toss the homework out the window, or the sheet of what you're doing. That one's neat. Yeah, toss the guidebook out the window, draw what you want. In a world of secrets and mystery, some things definitely are better left unsaid. Whether it be just to enhance entertainment or suspense, or just to avoid awkward situations. Let's try and keep it that way. But the fact that this episode can be boiled down into surprises, confessions and decisions, it's kind of interesting how many break-off routes there can be for each one, and the jokes that make themselves therein. Sometimes it's as easy as just taking it to its logical conclusion. When is a surprise or not? What kind of confessions are you willing to actually listen to? When are they used? Can you combine a confession of the heart and a crime? Yes, quite easily. But the best lesson we can ever learn in this is sometimes the most used decision is often not the wisest. There's a reason why so many people procrastinate and put things off to the next minute. It's easier that way. Doesn't really get anything done, although I'm not one to really shed light on procrastination and try and make things better that way. Take a long list of all of the projects that I never got to, or even starting, let alone completing. But Zetsubou Sensei being the one show that can get me thinking about, you know what, maybe I should try and better myself, rather than saying, I'll do it tomorrow, and then realise 6 months have passed. Actually settle down and attempt what I've been putting off. Let's see if I hold myself up to that same standard. Probably won't, but we'll see. I enjoy Zetsubou Sensei. If you're here and watching, then you do as well. If that is the case, then definitely let me know. If there's more references that I didn't get, unlike Darth Vader, let me know down below. I know any sorts of comments about politics or the diet or Japanese celebrities probably will go over my head, as has already been well established. But so many of you through the comments of everything I've watched so far actually have been so helpful. I've learned probably more from the comments than from the episodes themselves. Whether that's an indictment of how much I actually pay attention or not is another question I'm not willing to answer. But if you did enjoy, let me know. Leave a like on the video. Consider subscribing down below. No? Yes? Subscribing to the channel. Check down below for the links to my Discord if that takes your interest as well. We could get some rest so that I can see you for the next one. I need to thank each and every one of my patrons because no matter what kind of terrible decisions I end up making, they always seem to support me. So, to Sao, Guado, Kite, Ribbon for the Mama, Wolfie Sensei, and everyone else, I offer my heartfelt thanks. I just hope there's no nasty surprises down the line. And if you would like to help avoid any sort of unwarranted situations, consider joining onto my Patreon as well.